maupay na hudto na aton nga tanan. So in 2019, I was asked to handle the nutrition program as PNAW of the province of Samar, but I humbly declined because knowing the scope and the magnitude of work, I think I have this fear, baka hindi ko kakayanin kasi masyado siyang malaki. But in August 1, 2023, so wala na po akong kawala, there was already another call to handle the nutrition program. And this time, I accepted reluctantly, being a good follower, and with all due respect and trust po sa aming Provincial Governor, Shari Antan. She's very supportive, so how can I say no? So, yun, nagiging PNAW po ako from that time. As I assumed office, I realized more the complexity of the nutrition challenge. Masyadong magulo. So, together with the nutrition staff and the support of our Governor Shari Antan, the Provincial Nutrition Committee, we made reforms in nutrition program implementation. So the first thing we did was organizing the nutrition staff kasi hindi po talaga siya organized. So we were able to divide the office into three. So may admin, may IT, and the operations. The simple creation of group chats and the simple yung ginagawa na all the staff should have this email dedicated solely for nutrition. It came a long way, or it made a long way for an organized and more open communication. My goal then was to establish good data collection, data banking, and data management. And we were able to improve the data management through our skilled staff, nutrition staff. Likewise, we made sure all activities and other nutrition-related programs are properly documented. Yung wala pang evaluations or anything, it should be documented because I, myself, believe that whatever is not written, it is not done. So we continue to adhere the TIPAN implementation, integrating our provincial direction together with all the sectoral support, hence, all our trend in nutrition indicators, they are consistently decreasing since 2020. Then I was surprised when I was informed by the staff of the National Nutrition Council of the Region 8 to be ready sa national validation as a contender for the Outstanding Provincial Nutrition Action Officer, and informing me further that I am the Regional Outstanding PNAW. I really didn't know how I feel that time kasi all I did para sa akin po is it's all for Samarnon, service of Samarnon, and creating change within the nutrition program. So, of course, this award will not be possible without the support of the following. I would like to extend this, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone, lalo na of course sa ating Panginoon po, for the wisdom, the health, the courage, and the divine providence na binibigay po sa akin every day. I also have a lot of challenges because handling nutrition program and handling another task as a department head of another office. Hindi po kasi ako full-time PNAW. I'm a slash PNAW. But I don't want na ma-left behind whatever po yung ahahandle. So, it was really a challenge. Kaya sa ating matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay, wala po akong work-life balance. Yan po. So, but I am just very thankful that Governor Shari Antan, she's always very supportive of all our nutrition endeavors. And kung meron kaming proposals, as long as we explain it to her, what the goal is, she really approves our budget. Wala po siyang hinihindian, kaya malaki po yung budget ng nutrition. And thank you. Nutrition program is her flagship program of the province. So the provincial the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, of course, headed by our Vice Governor Arnold Vitan. Kung wala po sila, hindi po masusuportahan yung mga policies na pinupush po ng Provincial Nutrition Committee. Of course, through the Provincial Health Board. Then of course, sa provincial nutrition staff, kahit wala sila dito, I would like to mention them all. Kasi I know we have this love and hate relationship with our staff. Kasi you want to deliver, so you want also the staff to deliver. So to Almira, mga Imnaus, please tell them also. Almira, Mary Ann, Ate Freda, Maricar, Kenneth, and Michelle. They are all very, kumbaga, malaking tulong po sila in the implementation. The Municipal Nutrition and the City Nutrition Action Officers, for all your patience, you know what I mean. For sa aming kakulitan and for the, at times, overlapping activities with them. So, mga kadagmitan natin nga, mga meetings, but you always support us. So, kahit love and hate relationship din tayo, but yes, 2 years was really a lot of time to know each other more. But I will miss you. I will miss, nakailak na ako. The Department of Health, RTXU, thank you so much. Sa PMNP, Mumburata, kay Doc Insigni po, salamat po sa mga Department of Health representatives of Samar Province. Kahit wala sila dito, but they are instrumental po. Of course, ay hindi ko po siya pwedeng hindi po talaga i-mention. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Biliran Province. The Biliran Interlocal Health Zone was my training ground. I am from Biliran Province. Kaya happy ako, Naval, kaibiran, fan ako ni Mayor Rodessa. So, nandito po sila. All the lessons I learned from the Biliran Interlocal Health Zone, I always carry it sa aking heart po. Nadala ko siya sa Samar. Of course, Dr. Kati, National Nutrition Council, Regional Nutrition Program Coordinator. Doc, you know what we did sa 2024. Marami ng LGUs na hindi nalab si Doc Kati kasi he is always there sa Samar Province because of the series of capacity development programs and all those programs, kahit mga late notices, Doc. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always supporting us. And kahit po wala nasa Samar si Ma'am Dalin, I told her 2024 last year, Ma'am, babawi tayo next year. And Ma'am Dalin, here we are. Ma'am Annabel, very instrumental po kayo. Ma'am Annalyn, Sir Ernest, Ms. Daphne, and all the regional nutrition staff. Thank you po so much sa 2 taong samahan natin. Handling nutrition program while also the head of another department is quite a challenge. Like I said, no, walang work-life balance. So, yeah, I would like to take this opportunity to inform everyone that I was relieved already. Kasi last month, October, there is already a new PNAW full-time na. So, in the person of Miss Isabel Carla L. Aquino. So, she assumed her duty effective October 17 then. So namit na siya nito. Kaya, but I will always be at the background. Kasi another's last position. So I will be the training officer of Samar Province, focusing on the Bridging Leadership Program, which is also I love doing. I started doing it sa Santa Margarita through the Bridging Leadership for Nutrition Development. Kaya Samar Nutrition Action Officers, marami na akong time to be with your BNS and your Barangay Nutrition Committee. Just stop our office po, then we will arrange. So, again, Doc, this is so overwhelming. Hindi ko siya na-feel kanina or days or weeks prior to this. Pero ngayon, naging overwhelming siya because I'm so happy sa lahat ng support. And 2 years really is not enough. But para sa akin, there is still more way to go for nutrition program in Samar Province. So, Gov, this award is all for you and for the people of Samar. One people, one Samar. Good morning.
To be recognized today as Region 8's Outstanding District Nutrition Program Coordinator is both an honor and a reminder. An honor because I received this award with deep gratitude, and a reminder because the work that brought us here is not yet finished. This recognition is not mine alone. It belongs to every barangay nutrition scholar who walks from house to house under the heat or rain just to monitor a child's weight. It belongs to every health worker and barangay official who believes that nutrition should be a priority and not just an afterthought. It belongs to the mothers and families who continue to fight for healthier futures for their children. When we started our nutrition journey, we knew it would not be easy. We faced limited resources, competing priorities, and communities still battling malnutrition. But we also knew that change happens when people care enough to act. And together, we acted with feeding programs, growth monitoring, home visits, capacity building, multi-sectoral partnerships, and persistent community engagement. Every nutritionally improved child, every mother who learns the value of exclusive breastfeeding, every family that harvests from their backyard garden, these are the real trophies of our work. They are the reasons we endure endless meetings, paperwork, and fieldwork that stretches beyond office hours. To my mentors, Dr. Feliciano John Matibag Jr., our Provincial Health Officer 2 of the Southern Leyte Provincial Health Office, and Dr. Catalino Dotolio from NNC Region 8, as well as Ma'am Annabelle Limbangan and Sir Ernest, thank you for helping me become the nutrition champion that I am today. Stepping into this role over a year ago with nothing but my willingness to learn and contribute something that might be life-changing to the communities we serve was seamless because of your readiness to guide someone who was basically an obese at that time, and for that, I am truly grateful. To my co-nutrition champions who served as my inspirations to do better and be better, Dr. Fretzy Capian Tumimbang, Dr. Karen Villanueva, Dr. Christian Polenio, Dr. Eliza Coraza, Dr. Jocelyn Norito, Ma'am Michelle Shaga, Ma'am Leonie Nansale, and Ma'am Bernarda Mulaan, your dedication and altruistic service in your respective localities is a testament of your genuine passion in contributing impactful changes in the realm of public health. To our local leaders in Southern Leyte, with our very own Governor Damian Gaviola Mercado, who helms the direction for what is best for every Southern Leyteño, thank you for believing that nutrition is not just a program, but a priority. Your trust allowed us to strengthen our commitments, widen our reach, and bring services closer to the community. This award inspires me not to rest, but to continue. Because in our province, in Eastern Visayas, and in the entire country, children still go hungry, mothers still lack support, and families still need guidance. We cannot allow malnutrition to steal our future. So today, as I accept this recognition, I also accept the challenge to work harder, serve better, and continue making nutrition a movement that includes everyone. So the Department of Health and National Nutrition Council, thank you for seeing value in what we do on the ground. And to all nutrition workers listening today, your work matters. Even when it is silent, even when it is unnoticed, it changes lives. Damo nga salamat, and may we continue to build a healthier, stronger, and well-nourished Eastern Visayas. God bless.
Good morning, my fellow public servants and all the nutrition warriors out there. Masustansyang adlaw sa atong mga tanan. Standing here today is really an honor and a blessing, and sharing this award to all of you, especially to my colleagues. Special mention to my very devoted City Nutrition Program coordinators. Sir Brad. And also my fellow nutrition officers, my mentors, leaders, okay? And all the people who walk with me in this journey. Kaya ano ba hindi kapag pero very fulfilling. So, actually, believe it or not, I am not expecting this award. If you could still remember Dr. Torio, I was complaining about my frustration regarding the art that they're demanding documents which I think almost impossible to satisfy given this limited time. However, now it's very clear to me that the process is very thorough because you would like to choose the right person to receive this award. This evaluation is not meant to frustrate us. Okay? So it is just parang this will serve that you are the right person who embodies commitment, dedication to public service, especially in nutrition program. So Arnett, and of course, to very supportive and equally beautiful. Arnett Casey, kinasing-kasing na pasalamat. I also grab this opportunity to thank my ever-supportive local chief executive Mayor Mon, represented by Honorable Minot Apalia. Thank you for believing that true progress is not attainable unless people are healthy and well-nourished. I also, as we celebrate today, I would like to remind all of you that, malnutrition is a silent epidemic. So it quietly creeping in our community, in our homes, claiming the lives of our children. It's not about the lack of food on our table. It encompasses food insecurity, poverty, the kind of care that we are giving to our children, the accessibility and availability of basic health and nutrition services, which every Filipino deserves, regardless who they are and where they live. So, by that, we know that the solution is multifactorial. We have to work hand in hand. We need collaboration in government agencies, NGOs, private partners, leaders, community volunteers. We have to work together. To end, with that story, very inspiring. I hope parang malak sila to inspire us all. There are this group of frogs. They're racing to reach the top of the tree. Tapos, a crowd below keep on shouting, "Sus, kataas ito ng tree. You cannot make it, you just fall." So one by one, each frog gave up. Except this one little frog. He kept on climbing and climbing until he reached the top of the tree. So they were asking, "Uy, paano mo nahimo ito?" Actually, that little frog was deaf. Bumulngayan siya. So he did not hear these negative thoughts. He just kept on climbing and climbing, and because he knew that he could do it, then he did it. So this mirrors our journey in malnutrition, fighting malnutrition. There are so many challenges, limited resources, skepticism, mga setbacks. But if we work together, doing our part, and just collaborate together, we will fulfill our mission to end hunger and fight malnutrition. So I hope to always remember that to fight malnutrition and hunger, it's not just a professional duty. It's our moral obligation and shared vision, okay, with one goal. Nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat. And that's the best gift that we can give to our community. Advance Merry Christmas to all.
So I am deeply humbled and profoundly humbled to stand before you, receiving this award for the second time around. So I remember when Doc Cathy told me, "Kudo, ayaw na ako, second time naman ako nini, naawod na ako." So nag-ada kami in LQ ni Doc Cathy. Ay, ako sila ni Doc Cathy. O sige. Because I think may nakikita ni Doc Cathy ako somehow. So thank you, Doc Cathy, and to your staff for believing somehow in my capabilities, lalo na haamon LGU. So this recognition is a testament not just to my work, but also to the collective spirit and dedication of our incredible team. So let me first recognize one of the major contributor in our LGU's achievements all across the past few years. So diri pa po also an implementation of first 1,000 days. I should say, she really is the mother of the first 1,000 days, as evidenced by the accomplishments of her children. To our loving, compassionate mother, Nanay Honorable Elvira U. Pabalcon. So thank you, Mayor Trudy, for the support all throughout these years. So also to an equally visionary Vice Mayor, so very compassionate leader gihapon, so tutugod niya trabaho. To our Honorable Attorney Eliseo Gabalcon, as well as our SB members and our Municipal Nutrition Council team. So hirago talaga ni primarily greatest investor in our accomplishments all throughout these years. It took us 10 years. So we are not yet there, the perfect nutrition resilient municipality. But we assure you of our dedication towards the reduction of a malnourished free municipality somehow in the future years, hopefully before I retire. So taga-pangtapon good health ni Lord and the sustenance for the execution of all the nutrition-related programs. So to our dedicated Barangay Nutrition Committee, lalo na po naman Barangay Nutrition Scholars, kaugo pa naman mga Barangay Health Workers, Barangay Sanitary Inspectors, Benro, so damo na po tira intag sa po tira haamon barangay level, so that there will be efficient and effective roll out of not just nutrition programs, but all of the programs at barangay level. So we appreciate all their efforts. Also to our partner agencies, NGOs, dapat ang UNICEF, Save the Children, who were very eager to help us all throughout these years. So when I took the significant strides we've made, the decreasing rates of malnutrition, the successful implementation of our different nutrition-related programs, and the growth of our local food security initiatives, I am filled with immense pride for our LGU. But this award is not a finish line. It is a powerful inspiration. It renews my commitment to the children and families that we serve. I promise to continue leading with integrity, innovation, and unwavering focus on ensuring that every resident in our municipality has the opportunity to live a healthy, well-nourished life. Thank you once again for this incredible honor. I look forward to working side by side with all of you to build a region where good nutrition is a reality for everyone. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
At sa lahat po ng mga punong barangay na nandito ngayon, sa mga mayors na ibang municipality, good morning po. Sa mga kawani ng Nutrition Office, from Tacloban, City Nutrition Action Officer, Ma'am Maria Lomen Ditaba, good morning po. From City Tacloban Nutrition Program Coordinator, Ma'am Lisa Lendero, and to my supervisor, area supervisor, Ma'am Amapola Pueblo. At sa lahat po na dumalo ngayong araw na ito, maraming salamat po sa pagkakataong ito. Hindi ko po akalain na ako po yung mapipili bilang isang Regional Outstanding Barangay Nutrition Scholar. Ang karangalan ito ay hindi lamang po para sa akin, kundi sa lahat ng Barangay Nutrition Scholar na taos-puso at dedikasyon sa paglilingkod sa ating mga barangay. Bawat hirap at pagod, ito po ay patunay na hindi lamang po kahit anong pagod at oras at pagmamahal, ito po ay napupunta sa wala. Ay, hindi napupunta sa wala. Bilang Barangay Nutrition Scholar, alam po namin ang aming tungkulin, nagabayan at tulungan ang mga pamilya, lalong-lalo na ang may mababang timbang o may malnutrisyon. Mula sa pagpapadala ng feeding program, sa pagbibigay ng nutrition counseling, at paghihikayat ng mga magulang na magkaroon sila ng backyard gardening, sa pag-oorganisa ng mga seminars tungkol sa tamang nutrisyon. Bawat hakbang ay may saysay para sa kalusugan ng ating komunidad. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa aking barangay, Barangay 1998, na pinangunahan po ni Honorable Liza Ridlo, na palaging sumusuporta sa mga programa at aktibidades, sa mga magulang na nasa komunidad na nakikilahok at nakikiisa, sa kapwa ko Barangay Nutrition Scholar na kasama ko sa komunidad, kasama ko sa tumutulong. Hindi po ako mag-iisa sa laban ito. Sa mga kapwa ko din na Barangay Nutrition Scholar, patuloy po tayong magtulungan. Ang kalusugan ng ating mga kabataan ang siyang kinabukasan ng ating barangay. Kahit mahirap at maraming hamon, patuloy po tayo sa ating dedikasyon. Muli, maraming salamat po sa pagkilala. Hindi ko po ito makalimutan. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Unang-una po sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po ang buong LGU ng Pagsanghan na kami po ay ginawaran ninyo ng Crown Award ngayong taong 2025. Maraming salamat po, RNC. Baka sabihin po ninyo na bias po dahil si Manabibi ay taga-Pagsanghan. And si Doc Catalino nung pumunta sa Pagsanghan ay nakita ang biringan. Baka sabihin po ninyo na natakot si Doc na hindi ibigay sa amin ng crown. But anyway, huwag kayong mag-alala, lalo na sa mga ibang local chief executive. Huwag kayong mag-alala dahil next year, kayo naman po ang magiging crown awardee. Dahil kami first year maintenance awardee naman. No?
Looking forward.
Good luck, well. But anyway, habang nakikinig kanina kay Doc Exo, sabi niya, 2 lang daw po ang inihingi ng Nutrition Council sa mga LGU. Full-time na MNOW at budgetary requirement. Full-time MNOW, 80s ang Pagsanghan. Bakit po? Si Jubel ay MHO full-time / nurse. Jumuduty po yan. Nag-refer po ng patient / SIRAC, Purple Desk Coordinator sa Mental Health / MNOW. 4 po ang kanyang designation. Sorry po, RD, hindi ko po natupad ang number 1. Number 2, budgetary requirement. Ang Pagsanghan po ay ang second to the last municipality sa Samar na may pinakamaliit na NTA. Mula pag-upo ko noong 2022, pinakamaliit hanggang ngayon, second to the last pa rin po na may pinakamaliit na tax allotment ang Pagsanghan. Pero sabi ko nga, ganun pa man, kahit maliit pa man, may natutulungan. That is why naggawa kami ng mga program. Isa na po dito ang SED program na derived sa aking pangalan, SED. or sakto at epektibong dietary supplementary program na kung saan nabigyan niyo din po ng pagkakataong ma-recognize. Ang said program po ay nakatutok sa mga malnourished na kabataan, sa mga wasted. Alam po natin na meron po mga feeding program, large-scale feeding program ang agencies natin. Ang DepEd, meron po. Ang DSWD sa mga ECCD, meron din po. Pero ang said program po ay nakatutok sa mga kabataang malnourished. Nung pag-upo ko noong 2022, ang aming malnourished na kabataan ay around 20. Habang tumatagal, paliit ng paliit at ngayon nga po ay naging 7 na lamang. Alam ko at alam ko na ang sikreto. Kung ang OPT natin ay August, pakainin nyo sila July pa lang. Para pagdating ng August, matatawa sila. Hindi, joke lang po. Kidding aside, ang problema po talaga natin ay ang stunting. Ang stunting po ang pinakamahirap na kalaban dahil nag-uumpisa po ito sa day 1 ng pagbubuntis ng nanay. And karamihan po ng mga stunted na kabataan, ang mga nanay po ay ang mga teenage mom. That's why sabi ko kay Jubel, kung kaya mo i-advocate o kaya mo mag-join habang gumagawa sila ng bata, gawin mo. Para masabihan ng mga parents na maging responsable. Dahil once after ng 1,000 days, irreversible na po ang effect ng ating stunting. Bagsak na kami sa 1 and 2. Pero ako po ngayon ay nakatayo sa inyong harapan na hawak ang crown plaque. At itong plaque na po ito ay hindi po dahil magaling akong mayor o magaling ang aking administrasyon, dahil po ito sa puso ni Jubel at inaalay ko po ito. Nung local health summit po kami, sabi din po, nakinig din po ako sa message ni Governor Sari Antan. Dahil po, dalawa daw po ang klase ng empleyado. Isang empleyado na gustong magtrabaho at isang empleyado na gusto ang sweldo. Kung ang i-appoint po nating MNOW or any position is gusto lang ay ang laki ng sweldo, salary grade 24, walang mangyayari sa ating mga programa. Yun ang trabador or yung employee na gusto lamang ang sweldo. Pero pag ang in-appoint po nating empleyado ay may puso, gagawin niya po ang lahat kahit maliit ang sweldo para po matulungan ang ating mga kababayan. Tandaan po natin na ang mga plaque at mga certificate na ating natanggap ay mga material na bagay lamang. Tandaan po natin na ang totoong award na ating matatanggap ay ang mga ngiti ng mga kabataang ating naisalba sa malnutrisyon. Sa ating lahat, magandang umaga.